The date was August 26th, 2021. I had just woken up from a nice nap and I checked my email because I check every few days. I see a surprise. I received an email that I was part of a closed beta test for the upcoming game Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel. It was very exciting because only 5,000 people in the world are actually testers. Also, it's very free content. Anyways, this morning I woke up randomly and then I saw an email about downloading the game. Since only 5,000 people have information on it, and some Android users were having some difficulty because Konami was being mean, it's even more better content that I got. This is what I currently have from it. Kaiba gives us an invitation to a cross duel, or anyways, Kaiba is the nicest person in the game and lets us have him as a dueling partner. Also, Yuki is in the game. He becomes a part of the duelists we face in the first tutorial. The first tutorial talks about summoning in battles. You can summon multiple monsters in the main phase, tribute summon, etc. Battle phases work a bit differently. Monsters move up in different lanes. Left, right, and center positions mean a lot more than before. Left will attack in the left lane, right attacks in the right lane, and you get the idea. Also, there are 8 turns in Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duels, and strictly 8 turns. And they're different than the regular Yu-Gi-Oh! It goes like this. Main phase, then battle phase, and then the turn ends and it repeats. At the end of each turn, you're placed in life point rankings that determine if you beat the others or not. You can gain life points when you deal damage to your opponents, the same amount. You win by being on the top of the leaderboards, having the most life points. You lose if your life points turn to 0, or you're just the lowest on the leaderboards. There are 3 monster zones and 3 spell or trap zones. However, you can have more than 3 monsters on the field, just on the battlefield. If monsters meet, it's time to battle. The remainder of the damage calculation doesn't become the damage your opponent takes. It becomes the attack your monster has after the battle. If you defeat the monster, if you place your monster in defense mode, it doesn't move forward in the battlefield and can destroy attackers if they have higher defense points. Spell cards aren't used in the main phase and can't be set, but they can be activated at the start of the battle phase, and only then. Traps can be set in the trap zones, not the spell or trap zones anymore, during the main phase and are activated upon the battle phase when the conditions are met. You don't have activation timing on traps. It only activates when conditions are met, and that's something that cannot actually be controlled. After the main part of the tutorial, they talk about how I'm naturally good at card games, which is a given. They give me an ace monster I get to choose, and since Jaden Yuki is my idol, I will pick Elemental Hero Neos. Also, ace monsters can be chosen from any card in your collection. However, I get Neos for free. Also, there are amazing summoning animations throughout the game. After receiving Neos, I use a auto deck to fight the tutorial. The truth is, none of the monsters even have effects. However, you can give your monsters effects, which are actually called skills now. And now, I present what happened in the first duel. This is a voiceover because the following recording was actually filmed on a bus. Because my original recording, guess what? My friend gave me too much storage. This is why I shouldn't spam videos. Anywho, this is the first, actual duel. Sure, it's still in the tutorial. It's still in the tutorial. But it doesn't change the fact that it's still, 8 turns and 4,000 life points, and not, 1,000 or, 100. One thing to note here is that there's a bonus card in the center, and noting this, I put my strongest monsters in, so I'm summoning my Achacha Archer and my top runner to the right position. And I'm going to tribute the both of them in a sec after I summon out Sonyata. Yep. And there's a time limit I forgot to mention. I think that cross duels just go on so long because it's 8 turns. A thing that I should probably more likely do is I should just like stop using cards. Oh hey, this is the Neos animation. It's so cool, right? Oh wow. They brought a fish. They brought a Moki to center. They brought the octopus guy. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot what it is. Also, you can summon as many monsters as you want, which is kind of a Sevens reference. And currently right there was actually like a step in the battle phase. Like at the start, you can activate spells. That's when. And you can see there he activated his trap. He actually doesn't have any control over that trap activating. It's only when the conditions are met. You have no control over it. Aside from like setting it. That's your only control over a trap. Once it's been sprung. Oh hey, Neos took the card. Which is... Alright, if multiple monsters are in the center lane, like, they all battle out until one of them's there, and I get Dark Hole as a center card. Turn 1, everybody's at 4,000. If I want to win this, I have to defend myself from that Quillbolt Hedgehog. So, I'm going to put my Ojama Yellow in defense mode to protect myself. I'm going to put my Kuribo in defense mode as well, behind Sonyata. Currently, Kaiba is like the nicest person in the left corner. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. My Sonyata is kind of gonna get destroyed right now because it's facing Burstinatrix with like higher attack right now. Because damage calculation is very different in cross duels. Let me just say. Oh, they put stop defense. Oh no, what am I ever gonna do? I'm gonna counter with my block attack and put my Ojama back in defense. Because that's welcome to cross duels. They try to stop me, but then I stop them trying to stop me. And now it's time to battle. Their Dark Resonator destroys Avion. Sonyata kind of gets owned. Top Runner owns Speed Warrior. I'm not going to have a good time next turn with Burstinatrix that close. I take out the Quillbolt Hedgehog because defense position monsters can destroy attack position monsters. Welcome to cross duels. Oh, sick. And that's actually a pretty strong defense card. And yeah, the tutorial is basically saying about the life point ranking I brought up earlier. If you haven't noticed, I actually recorded that a bit later, like earlier, because I didn't have time to record it then. This kind of voiceover. The worst thing is that since I'm using iMovie, I can barely see the cards that I'm holding. So that's going to be an issue if I try to voice over next duel. However, the next time I voice over, it's going to be actually like commentary, not like right now. No. But anyways, because I know Burstinatrix will probably take me out, I destroy Burstinatrix with my Dark Hole. Because Dark Hole is just too strong. My Neos got kind of owned. And one more thing to note is like this game is like a grind game. Like you have to grind for all of the effects. You have to grind to get all of that. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Honestly, I cannot wait for this to be released to the public because then it'll be pretty nice. And now we're halfway there to the end of this voiceovering. And now I can summon out this fish to defend myself in attack mode. And I'm actually going to point something out here. is that I noticed while I was dueling, like the past day, because I just duel for fun, and then I set some videos aside for recording, it's just like the hand size is kind of too small for this. Like, I don't draw like 5 cards per turn, like rush duels. Like, I can summon multiple monsters at once and then play all my moves, and then I'm done. I can't play for the next few rounds. Like, I can get stuck. Anyways, I'm about to get owned by Summon Skull. Oh, nope, Dark Magician Girl got it for me. Also, Dark Magician Girl is in the game. Hip Hippo's in the game. And Dark Resonator's in the game. And Summon Skull, who was about to own me, but then Dark Magician Girl had my back. Anyways, Duelist 2 kind of owned Duelist 1. And that's the real, like, sign of life points. However, Duelist 2 kind of got a good, like, setup right now. I'm going to set my castle walls because I'm not that confident with my Ojama there, sitting at, like, 200 defense. The Celtic Guardian's in this game. Oh, Gaia's in this game. Fantastic. The best thing about this is that it's not going for me. Sparks is honestly deadly. Like, effect damage in general is just deadly. Like, you can get owned by effect damage, and then that just hurts, you know? Also, if you notice that there's no background noise and then somebody else posts background noise in their video, I recorded this at, like, the very start, okay? I didn't have any background noise because I didn't turn on silent mode. I didn't turn off silent mode. So all the background music that would be playing, psych, it's gone. Anyway, Duelist 1 kind of got Duelist 3, is that? Yeah. Oh, I got Celtic Guardian. Score. Alright, I'm going to bully the middle guy because he has the most life points. And if I want to win, I kind of want to, like, own him. You know? So go, Celtic Guardian. I kind of forgot what that fish kraken name is. I know most of the names of the cards in the board except the fishes, because they have Oh, Dark World. I have the worst pronunciation today. I'm going to stop defense him so that he can, like, get kind of bullied over there. Oh, Dark Magician Girl got owned. And I'm going to face Avion. Oh, wait, no, I'm not, because he has slowness. There's, like, some things that make cards slow. And just weird. This game is a lot more different than the average Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I'm pretty sure nobody knows just how, like, different this game is from the actual Yu-Gi-Oh! For one thing, there's, like, a main phase 2, there's, like, a standby phase. No, it's just main phase, battle phase, then rankings, and then repeat for 8 times. And there's a set timing for the main phase. There's, like, 30 seconds, and you're not going to finish in 30 seconds. So it's, like, at least 4 minutes in main phase. Well, at most 40 minutes. Well, 4 minutes. And then the spell step could go on for 15 seconds. So, plus 2 minutes. 6 minutes. I'm going to add on, like, 2 minutes to that, and it's, like, 8 minutes. Cross-dueling is a lot more different. It takes a long more time. Yeah, Duelist 2 is kind of getting bullied right now. He's getting owned. Everybody's, like, targeting him. Oh, what does that trap do? Oh, it destroys my wing Kuribo. Oh, rest in peace. Yo. I think next turn we just wiped him out. He's at 100. Also, if you notice that I'm taking screenshots, it's because I'm paranoid that what happened before, because this recording was done on the bus, I yelled at my friend. I blocked him on Saturn, social networking app in my school. I blocked him because he kept up my storage. Also, at this moment, I realize you could swap the attack and defense position of your monster whenever, as long as it's not in, like, the lanes yet. As long as it's still in the monster zone. That's pretty cool. And this is the last battle phase. Oh, man. Alright. The interesting thing to note here is that, for one thing, like, both Duelist 1 and me, we both got 100 life points off of Duelist 2. So it's interesting to know that even if you have more attack points than their life points, you still get their life points. Which is interesting. I'm pretty sure I just got, like, second place in this. This part I actually didn't make a script for. I'm just, like, going off, like, I'm just rambling here. Oh, sick, I got second place. First time. At least I didn't lose. At least I didn't get, like, 0 life points. I'm second. I'm happy. Seto's not happy, though. I don't need him to be happy because Jaden Yuki is going to be my future partner. I'm going to swap out the third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. Like, what's so interesting to me is that Seto lost to Yugi like 50 times in this show. And, like, I beat him first try. How is he this bad? Alright, in the monster customization, we actually customize Celtic Guardian. We give him the attack point boost, which boosts his attack points by 200. I'm still not so sure about this, like how it actually works. Like in the next video, I'm probably gonna get more familiar with it because I'm doing some off-camera grinding. I'm playing the game because this is a game. I just like Yu-Gi-Oh in general. It's like the best game that I can play in my right now, other than like the Xbox games that I also have. I mean, Duel Links is also, I'm pretty sure it's in the Xbox too, but I'm not sure. I don't really play Yu-Gi-Oh on the Xbox. If there are any background noise, it's because my mother is listening or like watching something. And I'm just trying not to get the background noise, but then future me will cry in editing if there's like so much background noise. Anyways, it's time to get some cards. I'm going for it. I'm going for draw 10. And now it's time. My plot armor will activate. I need my ego will not be satisfied if I don't get. Yes, I got the rainbow one. Yes. L to all the others. I get Debris Dragon, super rare, And I also get Stargazer Magician. I can say words. And I also get Stardust Dragon. Oh my god. Alright. Next cards are like Horn of the Unicorn. That's pretty cool. Breakthrough Skill. That's actually nice. I did some fancy editing right here. I got a Forbidden Dress and Vice Dragon, and I'm not sure what the other one is. I'm not sure. Here I kind of failed to get the UR. Here I get pranked. You know, I just get pranked. At least I got X-Head Cannon, and Mystical Space Typhoon is going to be fun, yes. And I get pranked here, and I don't get an SR. My life is going great, you know. I got the Sword of Dark Destruction, that's nice. I got pranked again. Why? Why? Hey, it's fine. At least I got Burning Spear. And the thing of Revealing Light. I couldn't read that. Anyways, I ran out. Ran out of Stardust. This game is cool. I'm actually very hyped for this to come out. And now I'm gonna make the Mark II version of this deck. And I'm gonna stick with my bro with the main character card of my favorite character because Jaden Yuki is the best character. You can't change my mind. I'm going with Elemental Hero Neos, and I'm going to change up the deck and make it Mark II. Because I also like Iron Man, and I was very saddened when he died. And now this one will be the Mark I. I'm actually gonna take like a screenshot of this, of my decks, about like how I can incorporate this to the Cross Duel coming out, because none of my data is actually saved. Also, next time, Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel Tag Duel.